Rumors have it that Mood, the bus, cost about 14 million shillings just to be up and running. Shit, that's a lot more than my entire generation is worth. And there are many others that cost way too much. But in business, you have to give something in order to receive something even bigger. See, unlike you, I did learn something from my Koinange street errands. So how do these expensive death traps get their money back? Street credibility might be the easiest way. Let me explain. After the makeup and fabrication, a matatu has to step out on the streets, to begin business. Thanks to social media hype and speculation, she usually has a prominent name by the time she lands on the street for launching. This alone is enough to feed her for, well, at least 1 year. Because people like me, and I'm very sure tuko wengi, will always choose to ride on the newest bus in town. Hata kama ni kupanda nganya to and from stage 6 times a day, we will. Just to feel the soft fabrics before your bed bugs colonize them. After a couple of years in service, this bus develops a group of loyal foot soldiers. Think of people like your local rapper.
Kurudi after mcheza alikuwa anatoa gari shimo akitwerk. Na alikuwa anatwerk ruthlessly. Gari na dunda up and down utadhani ni Benz.
Manunda babe.
So to me, Manunda is my man, my male, my husband, sitting in Canada already honeymoon.
Bada Boy and many others. They will almost always magnify the bus's hype, almost in an unhealthy way.
Mcheza akakuja, akamfungia njia, tukatwerk hapo, tukatwerk. Mcheza, leo umesikizia uzito ya bada na juu umetii.
I will never unhear that. But this only draws people closer to it, solidifying its name in the streets, and the seats will always be full, just full of people trying to feel the hype. With a well-renowned street credibility comes passenger loyalty. Let me explain. I know a bunch of young people who swear by Ugali and Mayai that they won't, till further notice, take any vehicle apart from the one they love. They won't mind spending hours on stage as long as they meet their metal soulmate. This amount of unhealthy loyalty is what brings out single mothers and will always keep the bus's seat full every trip and at any given time. And if they're willing to wait that long for a bus, don't even ask the amount of hype they put online for this vehicle. Essentially just putting up free advertisement, which translates to cash. Speaking of advertisements, brand deals is also a way they make money. Though not the most common, it gets the money home. Let me explain. Using the fame and recognition, these buses allow their bodies to be used as canvas for advertisement, kind of like a mobile billboard. And this form of marketing is not cheap. So make use of your girlfriend's forehead. You might just get a lucrative side hustle. Speaking of side hustles, if you didn't know, these buses attend side hustles and events as well. Let me explain. These buses don't just do the usual pick and drops in town. That's your dad to campus students. Many a times they get hired for events like weddings, music videos, private functions, parties, etc. Moxie, for example, has been spotted for a couple of times being a video vixen and a TV host at the same time. And this, my friend, is not a cheap gig. And lucky for them, they have all it takes to make an event a vibe. Last and very least is the circle competition. Let me explain. Every bus belongs to a circle, and every circle has its own way of breaking even and making profit. One of those ways is to compete among themselves. Whoever makes good profits gets a commission or an award or a wife added to him, whatever, I don't know. This in turn pushes the drivers to work even harder, securing a lot more trips, subsequently putting in more income. And for the amount of money used in fabrication, rest assured the pressure is intense. And that marks the end of my video. Remember, don't subscribe unless you find this kind of content enjoyable. Also, don't drop a like unless you find this kind of content also enjoyable. Thank you very much for your support and see you on the next one.